What is going on, you beautiful bunch of savages? Primetime 159 is finally here. Easywork savages. GG up against SB Naz. An incredible night of fights, as always to be expected here at Primetime MMA. The Primetime guarantee in full effect. We have 10 fights of nothing but pure virtual violence at your fingertips here this evening. As mentioned, topped off with Easywork GG, the current reigning Xbox champion, taking on former champion and former double champion in SB Naz. We have UFC up against BK Oat, the head kicks in the co-main. An absolutely pillar to post, non-stop killer set up with an amazing call out set up from last week between Kayhan and John Africa on that main card as well. Too many fights to highlight at this stage, so we're not going to waste any time here this evening. We're going to get into the first one between Striking with a Q up against Jrilla on the Xbox side of the division. It's about time to get it going. Bantamweight is the weight class, and joining me back in the booth, we got J motherfucking Dime, and of course Swaggy, Dr. Kush. How you doing, lads?
It's good. It's good to be back. Thought I got fired. Jay might have felt the same way. What's going on, boys?
Okay, look. I actually couldn't commentate last week. I don't know. Cyrus may have fired you though. I don't know.
Bro,
but
I don't
but
know.
he's brought you back though.
You guys take 1 week off, and I fired you. I ain't having it, bro. Not tonight. Don't do it to me.
Rehired, baby. Let's go.
Well, look, they're going to start up quickly. Jrilla using Sugar Sean O'Malley, striking with the Q, using Peter Yan. In the past, striking has been phenomenal with the striking. Traditionally has really fundamentally sound boxing, excellent counters. As you saw there, a couple of slips and rips, but some good defense on the other hand from Jrilla as well there, Jay. Both guys kind of playing that dangerous game right now of standing in the pocket.
Yeah, but standing in the pocket favors Yan, and Yan has to be the one to close the distance, and he's been doing a good job going to the body, closing the distance, but there goes Sean with the counter, Swag.
Yeah, bruh, like when you see somebody pick Sean O'Malley, you expect them to kind of just like pick somebody apart from the outside of the pocket, but right now he's kind of trying to do the opposite. Never mind. Holy shit with the head kick.
Let's go. Clinch with him now. Clinch and
Tough. It's a tough matchup, to be real with you, just because of that length and that reach of Sean. Like, it's tough to close distance, especially if someone's good at using their feet, Cyrus.
Absolutely it is. Especially with a bit of a range advantage like that. Sugar Sean O'Malley can keep this fight long if he wanted to. He's not, but he could. Right now, these guys seemingly happy to play a little bit of rock'em sock'em, utilizing some really nice head movement, but as I mentioned at the beginning, out here, Swaggy, a dangerous game to be stepping on each other's toes and firing shots like this in the pocket.
Man, I'm gonna mention the head movement. The head movement's glorious on both sides right now. It's looking so good, and it allows them both to kind of just stand in the pocket because nobody's really getting touched yet.
Man, I don't know. Someone's been getting touched. We done seen Yan get stunned already. But the thing is with Yan is, you got to take more risk than Sean O'Malley. That's the tough thing about it, Cyrus.
No, you're right. Honestly, the body work right now starting to add up a little bit from Jrilla. A lot of kicks to the body, little roundhouses, starting to try and work that leg as well. Could be a smart move, although striking, man, those hands are active here this evening. He got head kicked earlier on, but it's like you give him +10 to all attributes because he is starting to fire away those shots and really trying to get busy, trying to get the fight back in his favor, changing the momentum of the way that head kick was setting the fight.
Okay. Oh, here's the thing. Even though he hasn't hurt Sean, those shots are landing and they're adding up. And a few more shots, he may stun him, Swag.
Yeah, 100%. I'm keeping an eye on his head health right now, and it continues to go lower and lower. And his block's busted right now, Jay.
Yeah, his block is getting punched off the bone. Oh, I'm really surprised Sean hasn't got stunned yet, and Sean got to fight more, use his feet. He got to get out the way because all these shots on the block is going to add up, Cyrus.
Absolutely. Look, there's an accumulative approach to the way that striking takes the striking. Oh my goodness! Beautiful work! Beautiful! To end up round one.
Hey, he done won the round.
Jesus,
all that work Sean did. That one mistake. He won the round off that, Swag.
Look at me.
I feel like Jan was waiting for it too. Like it was something that he knew was coming back because he was already successful with it in the round. He knew that head kick was coming back and he utilized it. Like he waited for it. He was very fucking patient inside the pocket, and bang, boom, put Sean on his butt.
Look, the stutter step backwards, the lunging hook, absolutely beautiful work to close out that round. Was a closely contested one up until that point. We will take this opening moment of round 2 to shout out King Jon Snow with his resub. We appreciate you, my man. Happened just before the stream started. Non-stop support, absolute legend, and OG. But Jay, back into round 2, as you can see, put a yarn in the hands of striking with a Q. Non-stop with that pressure. He knows that he got himself ahead after that first round and looks to continue to try and mount very, very effective offense, at this point in the round.
Man, Sean got to utilize his footwork, not just head movement. Use your feet. You have superior footwork. Like I say, stop taking away your own attributes.
Somebody had pointed out that picking Sean O'Malley to play like Cody Garbrandt is diabolical.
No, go to that. Say that. That's facts. That's factual.
Whoa!
I mean, this right might start to be... Oh, never mind.
Nice body shot. There we go.
I mean, you know, they do...
and now continues with the combinations. He feels like Jrilla now, really trying to up the ante. He's a bit of a front runner, is Jrilla, so great for him to answer back so, kind of massively at this point in the fight. Swaggy very much reset the tempo for the way that the bout was going.
Yeah, and he's been focusing on the body since the very beginning of the first round too, so it's about time he finally landed a crucial shot down there. And it definitely helped him get back into this round because for a second it wasn't looking good for him.
Oh my goodness. Hey, have y'all seen a teep kick yet from Sean this fight?
No, a couple of roundhouses, but no teeps, you're right. On oblique, roundhouses, like you said, man. Well, like Goat said, and like you said, he's not fighting like Sugar Sean O'Malley. He's actually fighting more like Cody Garbrandt. And he gets sat down for his troubles once again, Jay.
Yeah, like, if you're going to fight like this, I have no problem with it. Very boxing heavy, pressure heavy. Use the fighter that suits your style and your attributes. This is not who Sean is. So, a lot of times, it's not going to be as effective, Swaggy.
No, and it's starting to get dangerous for him. I feel like he's just kind of... I've seen him throw the same 3 combos about 4 or 5 times. He's just kind of recycling combos now. And I mean, granted they're Sean combos, but he standing in the pocket's not gonna allow you to land these combos, and yeah, it's just Jan just continues to put the pressure on.
That block is gone. The head held
yeah,
gone.
The block is
he shoots a double leg like he's Bilal and manages to get it. Sugar Sean O'Malley. He's a wrestler now, Jay. He's a wrestler.
Yeah, because here's the thing. When you get in your head punched off, you go back to what you know. And that's panic wrestling right there. We see it a lot in MMA. Not from Sean O'Malley, but we see it a lot these days, Swag.
Absolutely. Like, Sean ain't a wrestler. Sean actually despises wrestlers. And so to see him shoot is kind of wild. Kind of crazy.
Well, an interesting two rounds there. I mean, that's another round in the bag for Peter Yan, striking with the Q. Doing a great job so far after a very shaky start with the head kick landing against him. All can go down to this third round, though. Both guys having big moments of success, and it only takes one, Jay. It only takes one to turn the lights off in UFC 5.
Yeah, you're right. But
that's the one.
Man, that's more than a one. It may be 2 more to hit him next.
Oh my
God. There's a 2. Do we got another one? There's another one.
This started out as a very close back and forth fight, and now it's just turning into an ass whooping. It's just turning into an ass whooping. And
oh my God.
Anything but now. It is anything but close right now.
Man.
Oh! Hey, stop!
I feel like that was disrespectful. I feel like he could have just jumped.
Man,
could have jumped on him and ended it.
Man, that was disrespectful 3 knockdowns ago. Like, oh my goodness, man. Listen, shout out to striking with a Q. You did your thing. And for Jrilla, you're not a bad fighter. It's just you fought the wrong fight with Sean O'Malley. Maybe it goes different with another fighter. But ice up, son.
Pick Cody next time.
Wrong fighter pick definitely went against him. Look, Jrilla clearly has some skills. Like it's not even that. Like he looked really good
Ladies
early
and gentlemen,
with the head movement.
referee Herb Dean
Him and
is going to
Striking
stop
were
to this
going,
contest
you know, kind
at
of
1 minute, 10
shot for
seconds
shot,
of the third round.
slip for slip, if you
Declaring the
will.
winner by knockout.
Obviously, it was a very dangerous game for both guys to play, and Striking was able to get the better. But part of that might just be that he's better. Part of it may just be the fact that he went Kayhan, and that's a more kind of suitable pick for the fighting style that he was trying to employ.
Jrilla, yeah.
Either way, Jrilla gets defeated here this evening. Striking walks away with a big W. Nice fight to start off the card, an entertaining one. These guys really showcasing some high-level skills and abilities to kick off Primetime 159. We will now have a little look at the second fight of tonight's card. We're going to be having what remains of Strictly Business going up against Ripe MMA. Jesus, man, like, Ripe MMA was one of my most improved fighters of last year, I believe. Has had some fantastic performances in the past year at Primetime MMA. Definitely fallen on a little bit of tougher times as of recently. Was always, Jay, in and amongst that, you know, kind of title contention or at least top 5 sort of position for a very long time. Has been on the uned section now. Gone 2-0, undefeated. Gets his opportunity to fight on the live card. Going up against what remains of Strictly Business that, I'll be honest, this guy shows moments of excellence, Jay, and then also drops some fights that he probably should have won. He's currently rocking a 3-2 record on a -2, potentially defending his spot on the pro circuit with a win here this evening.
Yeah, that's the thing about Oranges or Strictly Business. There's moments where he shows brilliance and greatness. Then there's other moments where you're just thinking, what the fuck is he doing?
Well, obviously, as in purely the stylish fashion that I do, I've hyped that one up a little bit, and hopefully it will continue to happen. But there is currently a bit of a connection issue with one of them, so they're just trying to reset their shit, and we will hopefully be looping back around to Strictly Business up against Ripe MMA, as it is definitely one of the kind of look-at fights or standout fights for me on this prelim section at least. We will actually right now move on to fight number 3, until that is ready at least, and that is going to be Wavy Ice up against Kieran Crow. Similar sort of position, Kieran Crow, an eternal player. He's been around for a long time is what I was trying to say. He's been around at Primetime MMA for a very long time, had some really high heights, some low lows as well. Currently fighting off the uned section of the card, gone 2-0 on the amateur section. Now gets an opportunity against rank number 19, Wavy Ice, who is currently undefeated on the pro circuit, rocking a 1-0 record.
I like the name. Like usually when you got a fire name like that, you're good at whatever you do. So you know, but like you said, Kieran's kind of a legend in this game. He's been around for a long time, and 2-0 on the uneds. You know, he worked his way back up here, and I'm sure he wants to come out and put on a show and spoil this run that Wavy's on.
So, you said he's on a run. 1-0 don't make him on a run, Swaggy. He just want to fight. But the thing is, I've never seen him fight, though, so this is my first time seeing him. I feel like you got to get multiple wins to be on a run.
He's picking Uriah Faber, so I'm a fan.
Yeah, no, he's real for that. Nah, he's very real. That's a real pick. That's all I'm going to say.
Look, Jose Aldo v. Uriah Faber. It doesn't get much better, bro. That's one hell of a fight.
Yeah.
Oof. Tell that to Uriah's legs, bro.
But he gets an opportunity to check a couple of them
did pick his legs.
He ruined his legs,
Man,
bro.
he ruined them. That is one of the greatest displays of leg kicking I've ever seen in my life. Like,
It is.
I'm surprised he can walk today.
Look, Jose Aldo then decided that leg kicks were no longer necessary. But
Yeah, like, that's still concerning. Like, he just took it out his game. Like, he unequipped the animation. He just doesn't do it anymore.
he got nerfed, you know?
Yeah,
That's what happened.
nerfed to the ground.
No leg kicks.
Yeah.
Well, a nice little early takedown from Jose Aldo, being represented over here by Kieran Crow. Kieran Crow has always had some excellent grappling, but also some very traditionally sound striking. You can see his range management so far so good, Swaggy, as he continues to try and exit the pocket and open up his own opportunities. Wavy Ice, of course, trying to press that action, but having a little bit more difficulty managing the range currently.
Yeah, Kieran's doing a really good job at defending takedowns too. That first takedown that he ended up landing was because Wavy had missed it And that's another takedown that, you know, he yet defended. And this is, oof, yeah, it's going to start to wear on it because, you know, as somebody that does use this Jrilla, you can't be going for takedowns like this and missing them. It's just gonna lower the amount of stam you have to use, which, you know, weakens the chin for some reason.
Man, I don't think it weakens his chin. You see that big chin Jrilla got? But the problem is, though...
Leave Jrilla alone.
My bad, Jrilla. The problem is, he has to get creative with the takedowns. He got to utilize the clinch. There's a lot he got to do to get this takedown against someone like Jose Aldo, because Jose Aldo has some of the greatest takedown defense we've ever seen, Cyrus.
Absolutely, he does. And then he can punish you with absolutely incredible power, both in the hands and on the feet. Everything he touches you with. He doesn't punch like a featherweight, I tell you that. This guy is punching like a middleweight at least. He hits hard. He hits hard.
He's one of the best all-around fighters we've seen, like, ever in the sport of MMA. He can really do it all. He can sit in your mount and dominate you on the ground, and, you know, he can do the same on the feet. So
yeah, and you don't have to ever see his bottom game because he never gets taken down. So if he does have it, we'll never know because we'll never have to see it, Swag.
no, Wavy's starting to land some really nice shots, though. I'm curious to see if he can keep this going or if he just falls into Kieran's traps that he's trying to set up.
The thing is, even if he's not getting too much out of the clinches and the takedowns, it just puts it in Kieran's mind. It means that he has to, you know, have another sort of intangible thing to really think about as they continue through the fight. It doesn't seem to be stifling him too much right now. He seems very comfortable in that defense, but still, I think it's a good mix-up for him, especially in what was a very difficult round after the early takedown and then some beautiful combinations and footwork to set everything up by Jose Aldo. Kieran Crow obviously looking very comfortable here this evening, Swag.
Yeah, no, Kieran looks crazy comfortable out there right now. But like we were talking about before the fight even started, you know, he's a veteran in this game. And he just sat him down. He's a veteran in this game, and, you know, he's been under the bright lights for more than I can count on two hands. And I don't think we can say the same about Wavy.
Absolutely.
So, you know, maybe the pressure's starting to get to him fighting a big name.
Yeah, man, it's an experience level difference because Kieran Crow has fought everybody, and Wavy Ice kind of just spawned in recently. So, thing is, even if he loses this fight, it's not bad for him because it's just part of the experience and learning that it's a different level to this game, Cyrus.
Exactly right. Well, like this interesting thing, he is on the pro circuit, but he's at the lower end of that pro circuit. He's 1-0 currently, ranked number 19. You know, obviously there's still a long way for this guy to go. Maybe a little bit green, but that undefeated sort of record, it means a lot, man. It really does. So I don't think he's out yet. He's going to have to really dig deep to try and find a way into this fight because Kieran Crow seems way too comfortable for it right now. He has to give him something to worry about. Some of those little ducks, for example, Jay, throw a combination after it. Like, he's getting some head movement, he's getting some slips, but he's trying to get the, you know, the takedown from it rather than punishing him with some offense instead.
Uriah Faber got desperate. He got really desperate because you're having minimal success on the feet up to this point, and you can't get him to the ground. So now you're trying to force the issue. The problem is Kieran Crow experience. He's seen all this. He's seen people spam pull guard. He's seen people try to take him to the cage. This is nothing new for him, Swaggy.
No, this isn't anything new at all. And Kieran's just being so patient with everything that Wavy's trying to throw at him right now. I'm very impressed with the patience. The stam bar, there's a massive stam difference right now, and that's all because of these missed takedowns that Kieran's deflected every single one of them, Cyrus. Like Wavy can't get any takedowns going, and it must be kind of killing him morally, you don't think? Like kind of taking some confidence away from him.
Definitely, and I was going to say Wavy Ice was really starting to land some good damage because these guys were exchanging like shot for shot, uppercut v hook over and over again. But I actually think it's because Kieran Crow was getting a little bit too overconfident, to be quite honest with you. He recognized it and he seems to have dialed it back a little bit now, starting to use that block again, really trying to work his opponent in and out of range. That's risky.
He's had success with I'm not gonna lie though, Uriah Faber has had success with a lead uppercut. That's the crazy thing. That's been landing sneaky. But besides that, he's been getting whoop swag. Oh.
Yeah, see, like this is what I mean. Even he had no stam, and he still couldn't even land the takedown on him. Like he got reversed, and I don't know. That just shows the veteran inside of Kieran, and that also shows kind of a little bit of nervousness inside of Wavy. The fact that he hasn't tried to adjust yet. He's still shooting shots like he was in the very beginning of round 1, and we're going into round 3, Jay.
Man, that's more than nervousness. That's frustration right there, because you can't get what you want here, and it makes you shoot even more takedowns because now time is running low. You're losing. So now you got to do something, and that's where desperation mode kicks in, Cyrus.
Absolutely, and especially that desperation mode is going to be set.
Oh.
The high alert right now as he gets rocked twice, pressed up against the cage as Jose Aldo goes and finds the finish. Kieran Crow bucking himself in the pro circuit with a big win here this evening. Undefeated on amateur, and now 1-0 on the pro side. Looking like a different man here this evening. Absolutely phenomenal.
Beautiful. Listen, beautiful performance from Kieran Crow. Kieran Crow did his thing. He put belt to ass. That's what he did. And shout out to his opponent. Shout out to Wavy Ice. It's not the end for you. You got to go back to the drawing board, seeing what you did wrong, and improve. Because we've seen people start off bad and get better. Like we seen Tainted Ember back then, or Dashiki. We seen where he started from to now, and he's a totally different fighter. Just because you lost your first fight doesn't mean it's the end for you.
I'm thinking he might have to do more homework too. Like maybe a little bit more homework on this opponent would have done him justice, because you could have asked any of us in the booth and we would have said, do not try to wrestle Kieran Crow.
It's true. It's true. But then again, I can't say I was too familiar with Wavy's game, in all fairness. Maybe he's just that guy who does hit the mat, but tonight he didn't have the opportunity to show that at all. Let's be real.
He tried to hit the mats.
He did. Like, honestly, maybe even the pick. I think the Faber pick's a good one, but up against Jose Aldo, I just feel like you're kind of outmatched everywhere, to be real. But either way, a fun matchup. Kieran Crow getting the victory. Like I said, back on the pro circuit now, 1-0 as well to go with it. So looking very, very good for him, and honestly, some big improvements. He looked dialed in here this evening. I'll be interested to see where he does go in the division from here. It does, however, lads, set us back up for the second fight that was scheduled here this evening, and that's going to be between Ripe MMA up against Mr. Lenas, aka what remains of Strictly Business, aka Oranges. Either way, these guys are now ready. Connection issues all resolved. I can't believe we're going to get this fight if we do get it, Jay, but it's going to be Jens Pulver up against Khabib.
What the fuck?
Jens Pulver versus Khabib is a matchup I never thought I'd see.
That's crazy. That's fucking wild.
But that Khabib scares me. I'm going to be real. On ranked, that prime Khabib is scary. Once he gets you in the top mount, close your app, it's over.
I'm actually very excited for this fight. Both guys are dogs in there. Ripe told me a couple months ago that he was gonna go back to the drawing board and come back better and be a primetime champion. And you know, Oranges has held me on the ground in side control for like 25 minutes before, so you know, I'll never forget that.
Wasn't that your first time meeting him too?
Yeah, he called me a bitch, and I was like, "Alright, word, let's step in the cage," and then he just sat in my side control for 25 minutes.
I remember that, because that makes you not want to play the game.
It does. It's demoralizing, to say the least.
Yeah, I uninstalled. Wasn't the last time either.
Nah, he is a bit of a troll, but like the thing is, on paper, this is a great matchup between Ripe and Oranges. This is a matchup I'd like to see because, like you said, Ripe's been, oh my goodness, he stuns him. Ripe's been close to the top of the totem pole, and Ripe's trying to make his way back up, and Oranges has came close too. Like they're almost in the same position, Cyrus.
Right, yeah, it's kind of crazy. Like you say, Ripe has been away from the Ed side for a little while now. You know, obviously, once again, going 2-0 on the amateur section of Primetime MMA. Big opportunity for him here this evening. What remains of Strictly Business, a bit newer to the community, but been putting in great work since he's joined. Be interested, honestly, I'll be really, really interested to see kind of how this plays out. It does feel like the Strictly Business, so far at least, has had a little bit more issues on the feet. Ripe MMA, although he is a complete fighter, has some very, very slick and, you know, dangerous striking techniques up his sleeve here, Swaggy, but I don't know. I don't think it can continue to go to the mat. That's the thing. I think right on the mat, his takedown defense, much like we were saying about Kieran Crow, has normally been exceptional, and I don't think that's going to change with Jens Pulver.
No, I don't think so either. Ripe is like one of those all-around fighters. He's been here for a long time. He's got a lot of veteran expertise, and he started the fight off very well. And usually, when somebody of Ripe's caliber starts the fight off very well, you know, it stays very well in his favor. The only thing that I'm kind of questioning right now is the stamina difference, Jay.
Oh yeah, I love the stamina. I love seeing that. But the thing is, though, Linus or Oranges is being patient right now. He's landing his shots in between, but this is where Jens Pulver has the advantage right here. So Khabib got to get his, because Khabib really can't strike, Cyrus.
Yeah, he's got some power, right? But, like, he's just slow. You can't see everything coming with Khabib. And Jens Pulver, I've never actually seen him use. I've never used him myself, but, like, he was a great fighter today, you know. He's got some things to him, quite clearly. But wasn't this boy always a grappler? Jens Pulver, wasn't he a grappler like that? Sure he was.
His striking stats are really good in game.
They are?
Yes.
Well, I said.
Yeah, you act like it's Hoist Gracie striking or something.
Not quite, not quite. He's doing great though. Like I said, he's got a lot of tricks up his sleeve. 17 significant strikes to 13, gets a stun as well. Jens Pulver, Ripe MMA, looking phenomenal to start off this fight and this round. Strictly Business definitely needs some big adjustments coming into round 2, one of which would be securing that takedown that he wants, because the striking is a little bit problematic for him currently.
Yeah, you can tell that Ripe really went to the drawing board and really worked on a lot of the kinks and the flaws that he had in his game, because he does look like kind of a completely different fighter in there right now. It's been a while since I saw him fight on a live card, but I remember the last time I saw him fight on a live card, you know, he was up 2 rounds and ended up just getting blasted in the 3rd.
Yeah.
Pause. But you know,
I was done.
He looks like a completely different guy out there.
Hold on, is that a pause? Hold on, wait.
There's no
like what?
I said blasted, but I don't know. That's my favorite word now.
Get your mind out of the gutters, lads.
Like goodness gracious. No, him, lads. No, it's one lad, him.
Always there, brother. I'm sorry.
That's what I meant.
I'm sorry.
Look, he's trying to mount something. A nice little uppercut landed, but he did eat 1 or 2 for his trouble. I will say that Ripe MMA's body defense, his body blocking, and all-round blocking actually has been pretty on point so far. But the problem is that that block is starting to get worn down a little bit at this point, Jay, and everything might start bleeding through if he's not careful.
I think Khabib's being too clean. I think if he's Khabib, you have to mix in the clinches. You don't have to have clean striking. It has to be effective. Like that. You have to make it ugly. Sitting there kickboxing with Jens Pulver isn't going to work, Cyrus.
You're right, absolutely.
Oh my goodness, I see his stats. Hold on. I got stats now, Cyrus. Jens Pulver, punch speed, 97. Punch power, 98.
Wow. That's pretty crazy.
Yeah.
That's pretty crazy. Like, he's no bomb on the feet, but Jesus. 97, 98, those are some big numbers. Oh wow, great work from Khabib. A lot of shots starting to bleed through right now. Starting to do exactly what Jay called for, making it a little bit more dangerous. Both on the feet. Oh, but then the uppercut lands!
Obviously, Jens Pulver is a dangerous one, obviously. And he ends the fight. Obviously, Jens Pulver, yeah, he's that guy.
Look,
sheesh.
He sent Khabib to the land of wind and whispers. Absolutely phenomenal, using those striking skills to his favor. Did get clipped moments before, but my goodness, didn't waste any time. We have lost the one and only Swaggy.
We have lost Swaggy.
Yeah,
my bad if y'all see my green screen. I apologize.
We'll go here. He'll be back. I hope. So I will just bring it forward to the card right now. This is a very, very unfortunate thing, but Tashiki up against AKA Hoo is scrapped. And that's a shit one, man. Because like that would have been an interesting fight.
I haven't seen Hoo fighting forever. I wanted to see that fight.
he's a wild man. He's a wild man who is both in and out that cage, always entertaining striking. Dashiki has the grappling pedigree. Definitely made big improvements on his striking as of recently, but I believe Dashiki is the one that no-showed, so very unfortunate for Hoo. We'll see him on the next live card, I am absolutely sure, but it means that we're going to skip forward for right now. K1 Jodie BJJ up against Woolly Genius. Now, Woolly Genius, it's not a name that we know, of course. He's not fought on the pro side before. He's been on the amateur section, but he went 3-0 on the amateur section. He's got the largest record on the amateur section currently, doing a great work over there. So he's making his debut, gets an opportunity, fighting up the card by a considerable amount, Swaggy. He's going to be going up against rank number 12, K1 Jodie BJJ, the biggest test of his career, and we get to witness it here on Primetime MMA Live.
Jodie BJJ is one of those guys that came out the bushes and just like made his way up the top, bro. Like nobody knew who this guy was, and now he's, what'd you say, number 12? Like he's been making moves for a long time now, a couple seasons in, and he's just, you know, he's about to get that dog title. I think I'm about to start calling him a dog. I don't know.
So when it comes to
I like
Jodie
these picks,
BJJ,
too.
I do too. It's that Grand Prix performance. When he hopped in that Grand Prix and did his thing, when he ran through Naz and other people, where he almost got it done, that's when Jodie BJJ started making a name for himself. And it's crazy because Woolly Genius is trying to do the same here. He's trying to make a name for himself off of Jodie BJJ, Swag.
Yeah, 100%. And you know, that's kind of like it's a crazy coincidence, you know, because obviously Jodie doesn't want to pass the torch, but you know, this is kind of like one of those moments.
Well, look, Jodie BJJ, for those that don't know, absolutely silky smooth striking, got great grappling, doesn't like to go there. I think the Buckley pick is very, very good for him. Still don't know very much about Woolly. I can see that Maroof doesn't seem to like the dude, but whether or not that means he's actually good or not, I don't know. You know.
And listen, I buy your opinion, Maroof. You would never lie to me. You would never lie to me. You ain't lied to me yet. But the thing is, all jokes aside, about Woolly Genius is we've never seen him fight, and I'm actually glad he's fighting because we're starting to get new names in PT now that we've never seen. We're starting to have new characters spawn in now because PT has always been. We know the names that's dominated, but now we're getting even new people, Cyrus, that can make a name for themselves.
Yeah, exactly right. And look, I tried to turn it off. It's not going to work. Sorry. There he is. He's back. Look, it's
My bad.
no, you're all good, bro. It's one of those ones, Jay, where I think that the division of the roster has made a big impact on that. Splitting them into amateur and pro allows for these guys to make a name, get an opportunity on live card. And you know, allows a lot of these people to build their confidence and build their skill set on that amateur roster until they're ready for these live cards. Now we'll see if that's the moment for Woolly. Like I said, this is a big step up for him. It's an incredibly tough test. But so far, after a little bit of a rough opening minute or two, he seems to have found a little bit of his footing and now finds himself in top mount with a lot of time to work.
Nice. Some people are built for this. I'm not saying he is or he's not, but like some people, the more the pressure, the better they perform, Swaggy.
Yeah, no, 110%. Like with the type of pressure that Woolly has right now, he's coming in and I mean, he's fighting a top 12 guy. That's big. Guy in the top 15. That's exactly what you want for a fight of this caliber. And that's just a perfect fight to prove himself here, Jay.
Yeah, and I like how, you know, how Joaquin Buckley's on the bottom holding the bald spot of Leon Edwards. I like that.
Stop talking about his ball spot, bro. As a fellow bully, I feel the pain.
No. Here's the thing. You know what the
Jay's a fellow bully
difference is?
too.
I'm not bald, Swag. You have a detachable beard. That beard is not real.
Oh, Jesus. Now, this is great work from Woolly right now. He may or may not get the submission, but there's some great ground control. And he's very close to cinching this submission up.
Ooh, man, that's his round. That's his round. That's a great start for the newcomer.
He only needs one more sub, right?
So what will Jodie BJJ do? What adjustments will he make? Because he's been here before. He's fought everybody.
Keep it standing.
Well,
It's number one rule right now in Jodie's kind of handbook. All of his corners got to be screaming that. He cannot allow it to hit the mat again. Having a lot of success on the feet. Seems to be a lot more measured, a lot more in control when it's in this domain. But on the mat, as you see, Woolly Genius definitely very, very tricky on the mat.
Oof.
Not just that, actually, as well, Swaggy. An all-round threat. You got some ground and pound off and then went for the submission. Some guys just like the ground and pound. Some guys just hunt submissions. Not Woolly Genius. He goes after both, but then he gets lit up on the feet.
Let's see how he responds. The newcomer has faced his first bit of adversity, and now he's folding like a chair. Here's the thing. Everybody's good when they're up, but how do you handle adversity? How, you know what I'm saying? Like, what do you do when that person's hitting you? Because it's cool when you're in front and you're doing your thing, Swag.
And the thing is right here, Wooly can't just start shooting for his life because, like, obviously Jodie's expecting that.
You better not.
He needs to fight back.
Yeah, keep his composure. He's doing a good job right here, but he had a few moments where he got stunned where it seemed like he was about to lose his mind, Cyrus.
Now, he does seem to have kind of calmed himself down a little bit. Seems to be back into the zone, trying to work his game. I just have to say that the threat from Jodie, his counter ability, his ability to cause massive amounts of damage in very short bursts has always been there. And if you don't know, you're going to find out very quickly. So he has to mind all of his P's and Q's. Can't be caught taking pictures like that. In, out, or takedown. Those are the rules that Woolly Genius needs to live his life by currently. This is bad for him, Swag.
Yeah, this is not good for him at all. This is a really bad spot to be in with only 1:50 left in the round. And he has his back up against the cage, which is one of my biggest pet peeves when people that are losing starts to do that. They just start to back up. You can't do that. He needs to put the pressure back on. He needs to somehow figure out how to get this back to the ground. That stam difference is not looking good either, Jay.
Yeah, and you're talking about don't back straight up to the cage. It sounds like you should have coached Leon Edwards when he fought against Bilal. That's what it sounds like.
I don't think I was winning that fight for him, dog. That was a lost cause.
Man, the amount, it's a bad habit. He always backs straight up to the cage. It'd be killing me. I'm like, you can't do that against wrestlers.
Nice teep. Trying to be a little bit more diligent about the range management, but then a nastily missed teep, countered perfectly by Jodie, choosing his tools very well. With the left hook landing, getting a stun. But once again, not getting too excited, not overextending after some success there. Jadine just very, very much happy and content to pick his shots and pick his moments for attack.
Yeah, and this the opposite of last round. Now it's 1-1. What will Joaquin Buckley do? What will the newcomer do? Will he go balls to wall and panic? Or will he keep his composure? And I don't even know. And somehow win this.
Well, you said go balls to the wall and panic. I don't necessarily think that. Like, I think he needs to go balls to the wall. I don't. He can't panic.
No, I don't want him going balls to the wall because Jodie's he's a great counter striker, and the more you open up, the more opportunity you give someone to counter you. Like, that's good right there. But when I say balls to the wall, I mean, you know what I mean, Cyrus, when someone go balls to the wall on here.
But for sure. And I will just say, though, I think that, like, to, I suppose, Swaggy's point, that he does need to take some risk. I just feel like he can't do it, like, he can't be trying to do everything so fundamentally sound on the feet. He's trying to be slick out there. And, like, if you're just trying to find out who's the slickest, I'm sorry, it's Jodie. So you've got to get a little bit wild. You've got to get a bit chaotic and try to find some unorthodox angles to get the victory. Now, this takedown, Swaggy, very, very big for him.
Why did he go up?
This is what he needed.
Go up.
Yeah, this is exactly what he needed here. He needed to be in a dominant position on the ground, and maybe we'll see him open up from down here. And he's landing shots, which is good. As long as he can win the round, he wins the fight. But I'm curious to see if he tries to push limits and go for another submission. Never mind. Back to the feet.
He's only like 1, maybe 2 away, right? Like, not that
I think he's 1.
But yeah, I think he's 1 too. Wow.
Oh,
that was wild. Almost landed too.
Yeah, but that almost.
This is anyone's round right now.
Exactly, and small mistakes like that could end the fight for you.
Oh, nice.
Those guys need to be really careful and oof.
This puts pressure on. Oh my goodness! I was about to say this puts pressure on Leon. Now he has to go. Now he actually has to have a sense of urgency because now it's not a 50-50 fight. He stunned you. This is his round right now.
Yeah.
Oh, lovely check hook landing. Jodie all in the zone right now. Excellent counter striking as to be expected. Another takedown attempt denied beautifully by Jodie BJJ. Bro,
Okay, I don't agree with this approach right now. I don't agree with this approach right now. Like right now, first of all, you don't have enough stamina to do anything if you get him to the ground. You have to land something to win this fight.
Look, at the way it's going, the way that Wooly's panicking, I don't think we're going to need the judges. Jodie BJJ is about to finish this one.
Yeah, this is about over. This is...
Ooh.
It's not... He can really sit in his guard and be safe if he really wants to right now.
Yeah, but he lost the fight, I feel. I feel like Jodie already won this round.
Yeah, no, I'm talking about Jodie can just sit here in his guard chilling. I'm talking he can just chill here because he's already won. Oh,
And he goes stacked on him.
will he end it?
We go to the judges' scorecards for the first time here this evening. I think that we all are of the same agreement that Jodie BJJ won this one, but we have seen
28.
wilder decisions, so we're about to find out.
No, there's actually no way. No, you know there's actually no way, right?
Don't ever say no way, bro.
No, there's actually no way. Like, I'm so serious. There's
You know there's a way.
No, not like this dominant. You don't have to have eyes to know what happened. Like, this is...
Look, I don't disagree on the fact that who won. I'm just saying that you never know, bro.
I know. No, I know, man.
And the rightful victor gets the win.
Yeah.
Jodie BJJ getting a big W, be able to fend off the debutant of the pro section, Wooly Genius. Unfortunate, like I said, tough test for him. I don't think he looked terrible. A couple of moments of panicking, but he's going to have to, make those adjustments, going to have to feel a little bit more comfortable out there, and that will come with experience, ultimately, over time. So, either way, a nice little win for Jodie BJJ, absolutely looking clinical out there here this evening.
I thought he fought really well. He's saying in chat that it was a bad performance and he'll be back better, but I thought he really he turned the tables in that fight. First round was a little tough for him, and he came back in rounds 2 and 3 and really he adjusted very well, and he showed that he got that dog in him. He is a dog in the cage, and he showed that he's one of them.
Yeah, I agree with him though. I agree with what Jodie said, bad performance, because you got to be your toughest critic if you want to get better. You have to look at what you did wrong. But at the same time, you got to understand, you're not going to be perfect every performance. Every fight's not a pretty fight. Sometimes it got to be an ugly fight, and you got to get out the mud.
Mm-hmm. I completely and utterly agree. Jodie BJJ has a very analytical approach, very cerebral in the cage. That probably wasn't the performance he was looking for, but sometimes your opponent's fight style really make the difference on how that performance is going to go. That wasn't a very complimentary kind of style for Jodie BJJ, but either way, I feel like he performed definitely more than well enough to get that victory, and he's going to try to come back with a vengeance next fight either way, with a win. When you feel that you didn't have a good performance and you still win, then you're doing something right. So with that one in the books, lads, we move on now to our main card. We have had a number of very fun fights to kick it off here this evening. The best part of 4 fights, obviously 1 scrap, so 4 fights on the prelims. Very nice. We now have 5 fights to go on the main card. AKA MG up against AKA Dave. 2 teammates going up against it. 2 former champions going up against it. One of them in AKA Dave being a double champion. One of only 2 in history. Without further ado, we'll get to it. Lightweight is the weight class. And well, looks like we're getting Max Blessed Holloway up against Dustin, the Diamond Warrior.
Man, I love this fight. Like, I love not even just the characters, the people we got. MG versus Dave to start off the main card. That's a fucking banger of a fight.
No, that is a very banging fight. Same team, so they both know each other very well, and Dustin's a great pick. You know, I know a thing or two about diamonds.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Look, we can say it. Swaggy has got diamond on Marvel Rivals. This is this is the greatest accomplishment of this year for Swaggy. He grinded.
Grandmaster's next.
Listen, Grandmaster's next. Swaggy missed some showers for this. Like he
5 to be exact.
5. Oh my gosh, you smell cheesy then. You smell bad.
I took a nice long one last night. Don't worry, you know, celebratory shower.
No. Oh my.
Now the thing is that, lads, with both of these guys being former champions, with both of them being teammates, they're going to be very familiar with each other's style. As you can already tell, incredibly little to no feeling out process in this one. These guys very much willing and able to live and die by the sword on here at Primetime 159. As to be expected with their styles in the past, J-Dime, but especially because they're teammates, especially because they're so familiar with each other and how comfortable these guys are performing on live cards.
Yeah, and you know, Dave picked my favorite fighter in the world. You know, Dustin the Diamond Poirier. And the thing is,
No, that's all a facade. He is actually the #1 supporter of Dustin Poirier.
Yeah, I'm Dustin's
literally, he
#1
started the fan club.
Yeah, I started a fan club. You know what I'm saying? I own his weak ass hot sauce too. You know,
Bro,
shout out to Dustin, man.
don't shit on his hot sauce. I've never tried it, but I hear that stuff's good. All right.
No, what do you mean? I said I own it.
Yeah, you said that weak ass hot sauce, bro. Don't the rest of the sentence matters, you know. The rest of the sentence matters, man.
My bad. My bad.
We even got Mitchy in the chat. That hot sauce is good. I believe you, Mitchy. I believe you.
My bad. Listen, my bad. Dustin, don't hurt me.
Very active. Very close, man. There's no clear winner of this round right now. I feel like these guys are toe for toe over the course of the opening 3 minutes of this bout.
I feel like how this is how the entire fight's gonna look. I don't think this will be a fight that goes to judges' decision, just because of how familiar they are with each other. Somebody will get caught.
Yeah.
Exactly. But I was about to say, my bad, Cyrus, but I was going to say that they fight with a certain level of cautiousness because they know each other. They know what counters they like. So it's not going to be a crazy output fight in the beginning. It's going to be a technical chess match for a while, Cyrus. Oh, nice flip.
Nice work. And no, you're absolutely right. I was going to say it's always like that until one of them gets clipped and then the other turns it up to 100. And that's not the way it works. These guys, more than most momentum-based fighters, really like to get that early head start and to run away with it. They might be cautious at first, but when they get one, you know that there's another coming, just like that. Fun first round, man. But how mad is that? Dustin landed more significant strikes, but he is the one that got clipped twice.
Them counters, that slip uppercut he threw, that counter does a lot of damage right there, and it's crazy. Because I never could see this in real life. Never mind. I can see Max dropping him with an uppercut. I forgot Max looked like a god at 155 against Justin Gaethje. So if him and Dustin, I was about to say, if Dustin and him fight again, which probably won't happen because they fought twice, I'm going for Max. I'm going for Max, man.
Don't
I'm
do
gonna be
this.
cheerleading for him. No, that can't. No, let's be patient. Oh, we're good. We're good. We got it.
Thank you.
We got it.
Thank you. The EA
Here we
gods
go.
smile favorably upon us here this evening, at least so far.
Yeah, like I would be mad, like because if we had to restart that fight there, it kills momentum too. Like I would feel bad for MG because you can have them start from the second round, but it won't be the same.
Nah, you're right.
Oof.
See Dave now trying to answer it back. Formerly known as the comeback kid. Has been behind in fights before and still found a way to rally up and get the victory. Although it might be easier said than done with the MG, man, just looking so smooth. Some of the counters. Does get clipped a couple of times there, though. There's some success for Dave.
He need more of that. He got to be on his front foot with Dustin, though. He cannot be behind them lines being a counter fighter, fighting from the outside. He's fighting Max Holloway the same way that Volkanovski fought Ilia Topuria right now.
This is really close back and forth fight, you know. The body shots, the stand up, nobody's really been hurt too bad.
I don't know. Dustin's been hurt pretty bad. I can't lie to you. He's
Yeah, I agree with you. Those big rocks, obviously, the huge moments in that first round, but they're kind of going for tit for tat, right? It feels like they're kind of like almost lulling each other to sleep with little pitter-patter shots, and then something big lands on a big counter, and all of a sudden the entire momentum shifts. It's kind of crazy. The tools that these guys are implementing, the slow, calculated approach of just continuous work, adding up over time, and there it is. The right hand lands. It's like nothing's happening, and then he sits him down.
It's over. It's over. Listen, MG with the listen. That was a chess match, but MG did his thing. The difference were the damage, the stuns he got. That's the difference. Those counters right there got him in. Shout out to MG. That was a beautiful performance.
No, absolutely. MG, like I said, 2 former champions going at it there. You can see why they were former champions. Their approach was sensational. The way that they really kind of diligently went around the opening of that fight. But then, like I kind of predicted, Swaggy, when the first one, in this case it was MG, got that early lead, my goodness, did he not waste any time capitalizing on that. He continued to pour on the pressure. He continued to absolutely walk down his opponent, even though Dave was answering back with some incredible work of his own. Because he was the one that was rocked first, the momentum just wasn't in his favor, and ultimately he wasn't able to get the fight turned back into his corner. But MG now 6-2 in the division, looking very good, as he's now probably breaching the top 5.
Yeah, nah, I mean, it was a good fight on both sides. I thought Dave adjusted very well until he didn't. And MG came out with the dub, and that just leads MG to another possible title contention in the near future, man.
Yeah, for sure. Well, look, with that all being said, J-Dime, I know, in fact, both of you guys weren't here last week, right? But we had John Africa while on the booth make a call out against Kayhan.
I know what happened. I know.
I'm sure. Fueled by some comments made by the one and only Roger Warhol. John Africa answered the call, said nobody can block break me. I'm unblock breakable, and called out Kayhan. So we're about to find out how this one goes down. You know that these are 2 of my favorite fighters. Kayhan, entertaining, always a forward pressure, non-stop action fighter. And then of course we have the one and only John Africa answering back in a big way. Look, I can't even waste any time. What were you gonna say? I can see you waiting on it.
Yeah. Hey,
listen, I love John.
Yeah.
But to say that nobody can block break me is diabolical. That the entire striking in this game is based behind block breaking.
Okay, listen, my boy Jonathan Africa said that he's unblock breakable, and he's standing on that. The thing is, it's crazy how a conversation about block breaking can take him out of retirement. And now, listen, we got the matchup. It'd be crazy if Kayhan don't break his block and it's a totally different fight. And now, no matter what happens, they're not proving a point. Because if there's no block breaking, Swag, then... Hey,
I hope to see an absolute battle of block breaking right now, Jay.
I want to see a great fight.
Look, it's going to be a great fight, and I'm just going to say it. Kayhan doesn't fight another way. He's going to walk you down. He's going to punch you in the face. If your block is up, he's going to punch you in the block. Kayhan knows how to fight, his fight style, and that's what he does. John Africa is a madman. He makes the best call-outs in the game. Is he going to waste any time trying to prove his point here this evening? No, he's not. Live by the sword, die by the sword. Kayhan.
Well, listen, I understand live by the sword, die by the sword, right? Only one person about to live. Somebody better die, though.
We're about to find out, brother. We're about to find out.
Yeah, this fight's over in the first round. Oh my god, and look at these picks.
Okay, here we go.
Buckley and Leon.
We potentially got fight of the night right now, too. That's the crazy thing.
People saying Kayhan by murder.
Oh my goodness. By murder. Like I said, I don't know who about to die in this cage, but somebody about to die.
Somebody's gonna.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro. They finna be laid
Don't
out like
touch
Dustin
love. Oh,
Gaethje.
man.
Oh.
Okay, here we go.
You wanted some disrespect in this.
Yeah, I love the disrespect. I told you, it makes better fights when there's disrespect, when there's no love.
All right, John's about to try to keep the distance, which makes sense. He don't want to be block broken, but Kayhan's already just going in there.
Oh! Oof. Oh, okay. It's crazy because I feel like John sits up for fights like this. Like you know how usually, people are just fighting, but no. He's fighting to prove a point. You can't block break me.
That man's sweating right now.
Nah, for real.
Oh.
Nice head movement. Kayhan not wasting any time, continuing to march him down, though. Sticking to what got him to the dance. Excellent combination.
Ooh. Nice uppercut, Kayhan. Okay. Nice body kick. Oh, nice.
I like the knees on the end from Kayhan, but then he gets clipped left hand, lands.
Oh,
John Africa trying to turn up the heat, Jay.
Nah, he is. He's turning up the heat in the kitchen right now. And I like Kayhan's keeping his composure, though. Ooh. Ooh. Body.
Kayhan gave it up on himself, but definitely a moment where he's going to have to check himself on some of the entries because some great counters there from John Africa in that first round. We'll have to see how it plays out over the second and the third if it makes it that far, Swaggy. But John Africa so far living up to his name. We'll have to see. Oh, not living up to his name, sorry. Living up to his statement, which is that he cannot be blocked in. What do you mean? Well, what do I mean? He is Africa, bro. I don't know what to say. Oh, he got clipped.
Uh-oh. See, this one a match change here. Because now let's see what John's going to do now that he's been hurt. Because we've seen what Kayhan did when he's hurt. Now it looks like Kayhan's going to look to go forward even more because sometimes you need that momentum, Swag.
Yeah, but it looks like for a second Kayhan was going to slow down. He's backing up a lot. I've never seen him back up this much. Like, I don't know. He's not. He took a shot.
Listen, the thing is, I don't think Kayhan cares about that argument. I think he just wants to win.
I think John got him nervous. He just fought a flawless first round. And he's looking kind of nervous out there.
Oh, so listen, John is in his bag right now. Ooh. But Kayhan's not out of this, though.
Both guys at the top of their game. They mean business here this evening. John Africa definitely, with his approach, has made Kayhan make some adjustments in order to keep this fight competitive. Kayhan not. Oh my goodness! That left hand lands again.
Oh,
bro. Fighters never look like this when they come out of retirement. John Africa's making a statement right now.
Yeah, like, do you see what Alexander Gustafsson looked like when he came out of retirement? When fighters come out of retirement, they actually look like they done got off the couch, swag.
Yeah, no, it's bad. Like they took it on. They know it's something.
Hey, this is it's over. It's over. Hey, John proved his. Listen,
He really didn't get blocked.
beautiful performance by John. No, listen, John put belt to ass. Shout out to Kayhan though, but like
BTA.
John did his thing.
Look, John motherfucking Africa. When this guy calls out a name, right, if he's just given a fight and he works his way up the rankings, sometimes, you know, you can tell his heart isn't maybe 100% in it. But when this guy has a reason to call somebody out, as Swaggy said, BTA, bro, belt to ass, absolutely. He goes for it. He goes for it every time. He looks dialed in. Look like a killer here this evening. I know that he was asking for a title fight not long ago after, you know, doing pretty well in or amongst that top end of the rankings. I don't think this fight necessarily gets him that, but he puts himself within 1 or 2 fights. He's within stepping distance of getting an opportunity if he can put 1 or 2 extra together. 5-1 in the division right now. John Africa looking like the man here this evening.
Man, listen, he was looking like more than a man. He looked like the only man in the cage. That's what it looked like.
The man, yeah, for sure.
Not even just the only man, because that looked like that was bullying. That was, you know what I'm saying, that was a kid right there. That's what he made it look like. It looked like a grown man versus a kid in a fight there, Swaggy.
Yeah, I think you gotta put him in the rankings after that one. Like, I think you gotta force this man to fight. Like stop. Like you're fired from the booth. Like you're like you did to me recently. Like you're fired from the booth, and you're putting John back in the cage. It's over. It's fucking.
Bro, he was ranked number 9 before this, right? He was ranked number 9. He was 4-1. Now he's 5-1. He just beat number 5. He just beat number 5, and he did so convincingly.
That was like if Paul Felder came out of the booth and dog walked somebody, which will never happen.
Dominated a ranked fighter too, not just someone else.
A ranked fighter.
Yeah.
Well, lads, tonight has been an incredibly fun night already, but we still have 3 fights of non-stop virtual violence to continue. We have Art of War, ranked number 4 in the division, going up against Fear Mitchy, ranked number 7. Ooh. Featherweight is the weight class. Xbox is the division. Without further ado, we have Ilia Topuria, represented by Art of War. And of course, on the other side of things, we have
I'm scared about this matchup.
Zombie.
I can't even lie to you. I respect that Korean Zombie pick. That takes balls. That's prime Korean Zombie. With that being said, Elliot Topuria is equivalent to God on this game.
Yeah, that's
yeah.
Why are you doing this to yourself? With a Korean Zombie?
Bro, it's prime Korean Zombie. Prime Korean Zombie.
Yeah, I know which one it is.
You
don't matter.
You see it? You see the shorts, man?
No, I'm fucking blind all of a sudden. I can't see the shorts. Like, no shit, I can see the shorts. Like, they nice shorts.
Oh, wow.
He about to punch the shorts off of him. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my God. This is over.
Oh, the shorts don't matter. Don't matter what Korean Zombie it is.
I can't listen. I can't lie to you. It don't matter which Korean Zombie. You're facing Ilia Topuria. This is the problem. Okay, you're facing Ilia Topuria. That's the problem. I told you. We thought Petr Yan was like that on UFC 4. Ooh. He's better than what Petr Yan was in UFC 4.
What's going on here?
Yeah, that was kind of crazy. Oh.
Can't get over this Korean Zombie pick.
Hold on, he got 97 power though. Hold on, he got to land though. Hold on. Listen, Swaggy, it looks like a bad pick. It may actually be a bad pick, but it depends who's holding that controller. That's the thing. It's not going to be easy to win, but he can make this interesting, Cyrus.
Yeah, absolutely, he can. Look, so much can be done by Korean Zombie on the round. An absolutely tricky and sensational ground game. Has some of the kind of better and trickier submissions out there from the Well, all positions, let's be real. He can really do it all. But then again, there's a reason that they have him rated as a BJJ artist. On UFC 5, Ilia Topuria did start his mixed martial arts journey as a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu practitioner as he gets into the spiderweb position and is now moments away from securing a submission.
I got a theory about that. You know when they said Ilia, like when he joined UFC, he was a jiu-jitsu guy? No, they just put that on paper. No, they knew he had hands like that, Cyrus. They just, you know what I'm saying? Cyrus, that's like,
I don't disagree, man. Or
Yeah,
Ilia's
like-
just that guy and he knew to keep it in the back pocket. He knew not to show those tools until he got to the UFC.
Yeah, man, they didn't.
He's a
they
black
didn't know
belt.
yet. Yeah, but like, he has jiu-jitsu, we're saying, but like, as a jiu-jitsu fighter, that's what they classified him as. His hands is too good for us to just say that. For him to just be classified as that. Like, Ryan Hall is the jiu-jitsu guy, right? Ilia Topuria has good jiu-jitsu, but like, they tried to hide that he could punch like that. Swaggy,
Wait
he
a
had a
minute.
jiu-jitsu label.
Wait a minute. Ryan Hall is a no-gi jiu-jitsu guy, all right? He only goes for friggin' heel hooks. Don't try to tell me he ever trains in a gi. Don't try to tell me that man ever trains in a gi. He only knows how to do
but-
heel hooks.
So listen, listen, you're disrespecting Ryan Hall like he won't tap you out. It's so crazy.
Yeah, because he would grab my heel and I'd tap immediately.
If you think it's only your heel that he can get, you are.
I mean, you get knee
fucking
bars and stuff too.
delusional. That's still part of your leg. It's not only leg attacks he has.
Yeah. Bruh, you're telling me he ever went for anything that's not he lays on his back and just
He does
sits
Imanari
there.
rolls to get position. That's not the only submission he goes for. Don't be acting wild out here, bro. Don't be acting wild. I ain't having this fight. You're meant to know the ground.
If I had Ryan Hall in my mount, I'm confident.
You're fucking delusional. That's what you are, Swaggy. I love you. I do love you, Swaggy. But you are as delusional as it gets. That is fucking crazy.
I'm cut. My arms are safe. My neck's safe. I'm confident, bro.
Bullshit.
Hey, hold on. Hey, John. Hey, thank you, John Africa. He said he attempted an RNC against Artem Lobov and a triangle.
Attempted.
Swaggy, you make it seem like he don't have that in the bag. You make it seem like all he got is leg locks and heel hooks.
Look,
Attempted. Didn't get it. Attempted.
I will. You're gonna hate me for this, but Lobov is a much better grappler than you, and that's just the reality of the
He
situation.
is.
Then me?
Go.
Yes.
Yes. Artem Lobov is a
Yeah,
goat.
no fucking shit. I'm a streamer that just happens to grapple on the side.
Right, but you're saying that you can also defend that stuff. It's wild. You're saying that.
I'm
as
just
if
saying
you're
I'm
not also
confident.
saying that Ryan Hall couldn't tap you. He could tap you, bro. Any position, any place, anywhere.
Give me 5 minutes with Ryan Hall. I promise.
I'll
He
try
ain't
and say that.
finishing me
I'm gonna try and
unless
say that. I'm gonna try and say that. I reckon you're done in fucking 60 seconds, my man. Like,
Yeah. Oh my. Hey, listen, while we're talking about this, Ilia Topuria is one sub away from finishing Korean Zombie right now.
yeah.
That's a man that got more than heel hooks.
But I will
He's
just
doing
like to
his
take a
thing right
moment
now, man.
to apologise. The Art of War out here, and obviously Mitchy, who have been fighting for their lives as we've continued to talk about Ryan Hall and Swaggy's potential future matchup.
Hey, thank you, Goat. Goat said, get Swaggy out of here. I could tap him out. Goat, I got money on you, Goat. I got money on you right now. Hey, and Marcus, thank you, Marcus. Marcus saying, really, Ryan Hall is incredible at BJJ. He just has no wrestling. It's not hard to understand. It's hard for Swaggy to understand, Marcus.
Double like that, man. It's a shadow realm. This is a good fight right now, though. I mean, wasn't really paying much attention, but
I was watching the fight.
it's active.
Well, there's one submission away from being ended from Art of War.
Yeah.
And then when it gets on the feet, it's not even close.
Yeah, it's
Oh my god. Nah, this stab difference is crazy right now.
his head health difference is about to get crazy too.
Yo,
Elliot
Sid,
land a few
what
more.
do
He
you
may
reckon
get
of
out.
This, right? What do you reckon of this? Since we don't allow mirror matches, can we just ban Elliot from now on? Is that what happens?
No.
They get an opportunity to
Don't
ban. Why the fuck didn't he ban Elliot?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I want to know who he banned.
Probably.
And it was
Volk.
like, I'm picking Korean Zombie.
Probably Connor or something. Like
I reckon he probably banned Volk because he normally always goes Volk.
Call me crazy. I would rather go against Volk than Ilya, bro. Because
Volk got
like,
T-Rex arms.
Yeah, and you know what's crazy? The way you fight with Volk, I'm not saying you're supposed to fight with Ilya. You could do the same thing.
No, I'm going to put it out there. I just did a little bit of research. Art of War banned Aljamain Sterling, and Fear Mitchy banned Volkanovski.
So that just leaves him with the Ilya pick.
Yeah.
Why do you ban Aljo?
Maybe that's what Mitchy likes. Maybe that's like his guy. Nope. Oh, hey guys, the match is over, guys. Oh, never mind. I thought he was gonna actually get him in a bad position. He's trying. I was about to say. Timeout. If he gets this armbar, the match ends.
Yeah. Any submission.
Oh,
it's over.
He's going for the armbar.
It's done.
All right,
bro.
GG's in the chat.
Great fight from Art of War, both on the feet and on the mat, showing a complete mixed martial arts game here this evening. A bit of a mistake from Fear Mitchy. Yes, he did ban Art of War's favorite fighter to use in this division in Volkanovski, but still, it would have been a better fight for him if he had got his pick in Volkanovski other than Ilia Topuria. There's a reason that he is the #1 ban in this division. He is God tier. He is that S tier. He will fuck you up. Like, on the feet, on the mat. He ain't taking prisoners. Ilia Topuria's got it all, man. He's got it all.
Ilya is dangerous, dude. Like, why'd they make him God in this game? It's crazy.
Hey, hold on. So hold on. You seen his last 2 fights?
That's why.
I mean, like, unfortunately, yeah, I have.
Now you know why.
R.I.P.
It is R.I.P. and I never want to think about it again. Okay, that's something in the history books. It happened.
Yeah, don't bring it up,
let's not
bro.
bring it to the forefront of our minds any longer. Ilia Topuria, wish him all the best, but stop beating up my favorite fighters. Okay, stop doing it to me. I don't like it, and I don't like you when you do it, even though you're doing it spectacularly. It's not fair. It's not fair on anybody. But J Dime, with that in the bag, we move on to our co-main event and the main events of this evening. In the co-main event, we have rank number 4 JUFC, currently rocking a 6-2 record, going up against BK Oat Head Kicks, who is 5-2 on a +2 currently. So these guys similar records. Oat Head Kicks on a bit of a win streak, but obviously now gets a big test in his career going up against JUFC, who has looked like a world record in this division.
Yeah. It's like every time I watch JUFC, he's running through somebody. But I didn't see last week. Maybe he lost last week. So I don't know what happened. But against Oat, look, this is gonna be a good fight. This is gonna be a great fight here.
You ready to fight? You ready?
Hold on, who was Jay's second loss to?
That was last week, I believe.
Hey, you know why he lost? His dad wasn't there to watch him. That's why he lost.
Bro, did he lose the Fortify? Is that who it was? It must have been.
So diabolical.
Yeah, he lost
You heard
SB
what I said.
Fortify.
So diabolical.
Bit unfortunate. SB Fortify did message to see about any replacements, but unfortunately there was none for him here this evening. I look forward to seeing that guy back in the cage. But right now we get JUFC trying to cook as he goes back to that forward pressure. Strikes galore.
Yeah. Hey, do you know how bad? Oh my goodness. Oh my, he's taking his block off. Oh my goodness. Hey, do you know how bad this would be if this was UFC 4 Pewteryan doing this?
Yeah. It might already be done. It might
You
already
gotta
be
get
done.
off the cage. Get off the cage. He's in hell right now.
He can't move.
Do
Move your
something.
feet.
Anything. Shoot a double. Turn a corner.
No, this is no. Defend yourself.
Bro, he already needs the Glock. This is crazy.
This is,
I was gonna say, somebody get this boy a gun. Like, what is going on?
Bro,
There it is. There it is. That's what he needed.
That's what you needed. Oh my goodness, this is what he needed because it was looking horrible. No, Swaggy, like that was bad.
That was not good, dog. That was.
Yeah.
I hope he got a corner in his ear right now that's screaming at him.
Bro, he
Bro,
talked.
listen,
3,000 punches to the face before shooting that double leg. He got it, so maybe it was all part of the master plan, but I've got to think that the master plan was not to get punched that much first. Do not let him get back up. You've got 2 minutes. He let him back up.
And we're back. It's that pressure, bro.
Oh, boy.
Nice.
There we go. Fight off. Move your feet, though. Fight. There we go. Move.
This is good work. He's doing a bit
There
better.
we go.
Gotta be careful. Head blinking. Good shit.
You can't allow yourself to get bullied. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh. Swaggy, this is there you go. There we go.
I want to know what he said to JUFC to make him so mad. Why is he so mad?
You know how he was fighting him? He was fighting him like a school bathroom fight. That's what it looked like, right? You know how when it's one person dominating, they just throwing a bunch of punches, whooping him, Swag?
Yeah, bro. Then the guy gets knocked out and smashed his head on the urinal. Yeah, that's what I thought was about to happen.
Yeah. Oh, that's crazy. You know what's crazy? In a school fight, this would be over because once he hit the ground, get up, get off him. They would have told him to get off him somehow.
Yeah, bro. Boys would have jumped in.
Yeah.
Stack guarding for the final 15 seconds. Do it. Full guarding working. Advances position, a couple of bunny shots. Happy to just maintain position. And he gets reversed. Bad. Look, we go into the second round. JUFC looking like a world wrecker on the feet. Do not stay there. Do not take pictures. Hit him and run the fuck away. Sprint. I don't care. And then shoot that double.
Man, hold on. Oh, listen to me, Oh. You hear me. Do not give up on yourself. He said, I'm fucked. No. Don't give up on yourself.
Listen.
It's not over till the fat lady sings.
Listen, I am a big believer in positivity. But unless you can do something that brings you weapons, just one, stop going to the cage, and two, like, oh my, it's over.
Oh,
it ain't ever over till the fat lady sings.
Look at Jay.
And she might be singing. She's starting to hum at least.
Hold up. Hey, listen, Jay is putting belt to ass right now. Like, listen to me, bro. Oat has to make him respect him. He has to land something significant because right now this is looking like the way my parents used to whoop me. This belt to ass. This is look. He got this belt out right here. This is what he doing. I'm gonna watch the rest of the fight like this. Look, here you go.
He just made him do the stanky leg, bro.
There it is. Look, we have two rules. Everybody fights. Nobody quits.
Hey,
you can't be quitting.
He got this belt out. That's another one. Right. That's how your parents used to whoop you. That's how your parents used to whoop you, man. Listen, no, that was a belt. Like, seriously, he put a belt to ass right now. Like, that gave me PTSD from when I was a kid. Like, that's how. Listen to me. That was bad.
That is the worst co-main event performance I have ever seen, and I've been commentating with PrimeTime for a long time. That was diabolically terrible, dog. That was. You need to take a break.
Was it terrible, or was it Jay being amazing? I don't know which way we want to paint it.
No, I'm gonna tell you.
Jay just looked mad.
Bro, I'm gonna tell you.
Jay just looked mad.
Listen. He beat him like he stole his bike. He beat him like he got suspended from school. Like it was like that's bad, bro.
Crazy.
Bad.
I needed a Glock earlier. He needed an AK-47. He needed a rocket launcher in that bitch. It was over.
Wow, man. I know I'm almost kind of lost for words. JUFC answering back in a big way here this evening. Doing work, bro. Doing work. But
I can't even complain about matchmaking this time. I actually can't.
Bro, you couldn't complain about it last time. These guys deserve to fight each other.
No. The last time I watched him fight, he fought someone that I don't even know how he got a fighting license. Like he fought someone he had no business in the cage with last time.
Oh, bro. Look, you could say the same this time. Sometimes guys just perform out their fucking socks, and that's what JUFC does, bro.
I've seen because listen, shout out to Oat, bro. It just sometimes you just run into a better man, and it looked like there was levels. That's all I'm gonna say.
Look, it wasn't his night. It wasn't. And this is the thing. And this is the difference. You know Oat head kicks, and you know what he's capable of, and that's why. That's why you're saying.
That's why.
Yeah, that's why you're saying you can't. Yeah. But all I'm saying to you is that whether we know the person or not, people earned their fights here. That's the way it works. One of the only fights that we have done in recent history that maybe was outside of just purely rankings was the last one, which was John. Not the last one. The one before last, which was John up against Maruf. And even that kind of made sense because John was ranked number 9. So, like, people earn their shots here. People earn their shots. And tonight, that didn't go his fucking way. But he had a good little run. Oat head kicks. Gonna have to go back to the drawing board. Maybe he'll have to go and train a little bit with John Africa. That's what I'm saying. Train a little bit with John Africa because this guy knows how to stop that block breaking. And there's some adjustments, bro. There's some
Swaggy face right now.
He needs to take like 6 months in the wilderness and really just think about what the fuck just happened. Cause one, he's not remembering this for a month. He waking up in a month in the hospital in a coma and saying, "Did I win?" That's what he doing in a month. He gonna be fucking out. He in an ambulance right now on his way to the hospital. They fucking got oxygen on his head. They're like, "We need to save this kid's life. He dead."
Look, I'm just gonna.
No heartbeat.
Are you wrong? Potentially not.
No.
Potentially not.
What?
But I will say 2 things. 1, Oat head kicks. We believe in you, my man. That was not your night. Dust it off and come back better. But JUFC, my goodness, did you make a statement here this evening? We will see that guy back very, very soon with another performance. Seeing if he can get himself back into that title picture, 1 win at a time. Why, John? Why? John Africa says, "Call me Sensei Africa." That's what he wants to be known as going forward, because he's going to be teaching all these motherfuckers. But either way, lads, the time is nigh. We are here. We are at that main event spot of Primetime 159. The virtual violence has been at an all-time high, and it's only about to get to that absolute pinnacle. We're at the top of the mountain now as the Xbox division battles it out between the current reigning Xbox champion, Easywork, GG, an absolute phenom at the top of the division that has been putting everybody to work. He was saying, "Who's my next one? Is there anybody left?" And then Naz UFC answers the call. Currently undefeated in the division, Naz UFC, ranked number 3, gets an opportunity now to put himself back as the champion. I know he's been biting at the bit trying to get this opportunity for some time, but he's going up against an incredibly tricky and dominant performance in Easywork GG, who is currently 7-1. He's on a +5 fight win streak, is the current champion. His body of work is unrivaled currently in the division. So without further ado, Swaggy, Jay, we are here. Israel Adesanya for Naz UFC up against Easywork GG using his Alex Poatan Pereira pick.
So this is a great matchup. Here's the thing. Of course, Alex got the equalizer with the power. For Naz to win, Naz has to avoid that power. He has to keep it clean. But it's going to be tough because Easywork has a really good body attack and momentum is a hell of a drug. Right now, Easywork can't see himself losing in his head right now, Cyrus.
But, and rightly so, like that. It's one of those ones. It's like he understands that there are threats across the table from him. You know, he understands that. But he believes in his own abilities completely now. They say that when you become champion, Jay, we've said it before, we'll say it again. You become at least that 10-20% better when you become that champion. You separate yourself from the crowd. That, you know, that bullseye is on your back. That target is on your back. And it actually fuels the better champions, the guys who are able to retain and defend that belt. It fuels them to really develop their skills and to hone in on not only their strengths but also their weaknesses to put themselves in the strongest position possible. But with that actually being said, we know how tricky Naz UFC is. We know how, you know, unorthodox and unique his fight style is. So as much as Easywork has been preparing for, you know, the different kind of bodies that can be in front of him, Naz is a little bit harder to replicate.
This is a fight I was excited for all day because they've been talking shit to each other for like the last week everywhere. Like not just in the Discord, but in each other's stream chats and comments and in other Discords everywhere. They've just been talking smack, and even right now in general, they're talking shit to each other. With Naz just telling Easy, "Hey, lock in, buddy. You're gonna need it." And this is gonna be a good one. It's gonna be a hell of a ride.
That's what he told him. He said, "Lock in, buddy."
Bro,
I added the buddy.
Okay, so yeah.
There was mind games going on before this. Not only the trash talking, Easywork was going, "I ain't even turning up" earlier on, just trying to get him off his A game, and then obviously he was always turning up. But
Yeah, bro. 30 minutes ago, he sent a picture of him on Rivals and was just like, still not ready.
But I understand though, Rivals get serious for people though. Right now, that's the hottest game on the market right now. So maybe Rivals was a little more important. Maybe you don't want to burn yourself out before you get on UFC.
Don't get me started.
Oof.
It's nice to see Naz actually back on this Izzy pick. It's been a little while. He was always had one of the cleaner Izzies around. Goes very well with his ability to counter-strike, which is one of the better tools that he had in his bag for a very, very long time. Of course, he can do it all. He can forward press, he can counter-fight, but where he's best, where it's more aesthetically pleasing for my money, is when he's really in his bag around those counters, Jay.
Yeah, but right now, Easywork is doing a great job going to the body, but at the same time, if I'm him, I'd mix up the timing too, just a little bit, because after a while, Naz is going to look for that counter because Easywork loves going to the body side. Oh my gosh, the knee to the head. Cool.
The champion taking prisoners, but then again, Naz answering back with the flying knee of his own. Didn't quite get the same respect, didn't quite get the same reaction. That Powhatan power is next level.
Ooh.
Did you just get stunned on that leg kick for a moment?
Yeah, a little hit stun.
Yes. Easy's taking this nice and slow right now. And so is Naz, though. Naz is waiting for him to throw stuff, but Easy knows that's a part of his notebook. That's a part of Naz's like game plan right there. The more he throws, the more Naz puts it together.
There's a body stun. Oh, and his body health is toast now. Oh. Oh.
Oh.
These guys getting creative out there.
Yeah. Oh, did I tell you, you gotta mix up you gotta mix up the timing to the body, Cyrus, because he's going to pick up on that.
100%. Naz's pattern recognition is very, very high level. Makes reads on his opponents incredibly quickly. An entertaining first round, back and forth.
Round.
Goodness gracious. Great balls of fire.
Both guys are really reading each other very well right now. They're taking the time. They're really not taking many chances. Besides Easywork's flying knees, that he's not really taking many chances, and Naz is just kind of sitting back, trying to read and take notes right now. I'm expecting more fireworks opening up this round.
They touch them up. Round 2 underway for what is a potentially scheduled 5-round affair here at Primetime 159.
Oof.
I don't know who won that first round. There was 2 rocks on the side of Naz, but a significant amount more significant strikes from Alex Pereira.
Yeah. Oof. Oof.
Nice. Doing exactly what you called for, Jay. Variating the timing on those body attacks, even chopping up the leg when he gets an opportunity as well.
This is a high-level chess match right here. I love watching matches like this. People may just want to see people trade in the pocket, but matches like this is beautiful in its own way.
100%. I prefer it, man.
Yeah, me too.
Technical excellence being on display from both guys. Though it is very closely contended, obviously more damage coming from Easywork GG, but the body work and the stamina doing great for Israel Adesanya after the body rock earlier kind of cooked him with that lovely little lead body roundhouse, which he continues to try and set up. Obviously not over yet. Both guys still in a very healthy spot, stamina-wise, health-wise. They've got so many dynamic tools at their disposal as the uppercut lands. And Easywork now tries to get the finish.
Ooh. Nice.
Nice work. Once again to the body.
Nice. Right now, Easywork is gaining that momentum right now. Right now, he's in his bag. Nice.
I like.
The thing is,
Go on, bro.
yeah, keep going.
All I was going to say is I like the way that Naz is trying to recalculate continuing to try and find composure anytime there's success going his way. But at a certain point, Jay, I feel like he needs to get a little bit more active. Waiting for counters isn't gonna... That, you know... Oh! But there
we
it is.
go.
Yeah, I was wrong. He was right. Wait for that counter.
Yeah,
Find
look.
it.
Yeah. He still... Oh, my goodness. See? You only need one. Now momentum changes. Oh, my goodness. Here's the thing. It was still... If it was a third round, I'd be concerned. Right? But the fact it was only second round, he still had time. Now he's going to get momentum going into the third if he continues this for the next 10 seconds.
Oh! Beautiful.
Ooh.
Yeah, no, this can't be a good feeling for Easy going into the third round as champion. Clearly down on the scorecards. I think he lost both rounds. Down 2-0. Correct me if I'm wrong.
It could be.
It could be. I think that first round was a little close, but I do think Naz did more. But being possibly down 2-0, tied 1-1, still kind of tough for the champ going into the third round.
I don't know if you agree, Jay. Maybe I'm wild, but in that first round, I actually think Easywork did the majority of the good work. But that body rock is the thing that makes it.
Yeah, like it becomes tricky because Easywork had more strikes and more significant by a good amount, but it's one stun to one stun and one body stun. So like, it becomes tricky. That first round's a 50-50 round, but if I'm Easywork, I need to win every round here. You can't get cozy, you know what I'm saying? Because you could be down right now. Nice.
The champ's in a weird spot now. Stamina's kind of getting cooked, but his head health and his spot also a little bit compromised. He needs to be first and he cannot take pictures. Standing in the pocket for the return is going to lead to some very big problems for him if he's not able to get any major damage off. Oh, lovely.
Oh,
work.
nice body. Nice body. His body's getting fried. Oh, great body counter. Oof. Right now, Naz clearly has momentum. Clearly. And now, he done took momentum, but now he can't get too carried away now.
I was going to say, Naz was looking
That's exactly what Easy needed.
Oh, 100%. Naz is kind of looking like the same guy that won those that double champ status. You know, he looks really dialed in. He looks ready for action here this evening. Absolutely. Wants all the smoke. Means business.
Ooh.
That boy right there, Easywork GG, the champion. I'm telling you, he's built different, man. He doesn't give up. He doesn't wilt.
Ooh.
He doesn't crumble under the pressure. His back's up against the wall, and he's still trying to find a way to get this fight over with.
Oh, and... Oh.
Oh, lovely.
Overhead. Ooh. Ooh.
Naz really getting loose out there now, Jay. And that could be massively in his favor as he continues to mount pressure and gain momentum. But it can also lead to some openings for his opponent.
Yeah, right now he's frying Alex Pereira right now. But with Alex, he's still a threat. Oh. Alex still has that one-hitter quitter, but right now momentum is going in Naz's favor.
The body work over the course of these 3 rounds has been terrific from Naz too, because that stamina's very low on Easy side. The body bar is low. Everything's just going good for Naz.
Man, Naz looks like a man possessed here this evening. He really looks dialed in. Like I said, I'll never count out Easywork, but his back is up against the wall. The pressure is on. The championship belt slowly starting to slip away from him. He needs to find a way to continue to land big counters like that right there that you see in the highlight. It's not that he's out. As Jay said, he's got that one-hitter quitter.
Ready to fight?
He's definitely got the skills and abilities, all of the tools that he needs to get himself ahead and to win this fight. But we are now in the championship rounds, and he's potentially down 2 or maybe even 3, depending on how you score that first round.
Look at that stamina. That stamina's baked. And well, he may be baked
boy.
too. Oh, he's yeah. Hey, listen, I'm not gonna lie to you. It's looking bad right now.
Yeah, he needs a gun and the power of God. This is getting out of control.
I don't think it's to that point yet. I don't think it's the gun point yet, but
I think that stand bar is a little low, too low. Like,
man, it's toast. It's hey guys, we can clock out early. It's time to leave work. It's yeah.
it's not over till the fat lady sings. And if anybody can pull a miracle
Guys,
comeback,
we
it's
can
easy.
check out of work now, guys. Yeah. They let us off early.
He's moving slowly. Oh, that's bad for him. Oh,
Guys,
brutal work.
he don't even have the stamina to capitalize.
That's what I'm saying. He doesn't have it.
Bro, if you don't know Naz as well, Naz is happy to just bully him now for as long as he sees fit. Like, it may open him up to a potential counter to lose this fight, but he knows he's ahead. He knows that he's in the driving seat, and he's going to keep doing this. He's going to cook him. He's going to cook him.
I don't think he has enough stamina where a counter can even do anything right now.
Oh, wow. There it is. Oh, wow. Wow.
Okay.
Wow.
Man.
Swaggy
What is this
stinks.
heat
Love
between
you,
you and
Cyrus.
Naz? You guys are always at each other.
Man.
I smell great. I took that celebratory shower last night after hitting Diamond. I smell fucking fantastic. Man, I think I would like to say, well, he came into my chat earlier, called me ugly. I would like to say me and Naz are really good friends, and that he's just scared to admit it.
He's in denial about it. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, me and Naz are really good friends. You know, we're like this. You know, peanut butter and jelly when the cameras aren't on. You know, pause.
I was gonna say, I love
Yeah.
Swaggy. I love Naz. I think they're both great guys. But then they're always at each other's neck a little bit, and I was just like, I don't know what's going on. Where's the love, Jay? Where's the love? These guys ain't fighting. But
I was stuck on the peanut butter and jelly comment. Like, that close? Like peanut butter and jelly, that's more like a couple thing, man.
I was gonna skip past it, but you ain't wrong. You ain't wrong. Jay doesn't tell lies. You know that now. Other than when he lies about the ads. But other than that, he tells the truth. Look, I will just give the man his dues. And new Xbox champion of Primetime MMA and the world, Naz, SB Naz himself, former double champion. Now, I think this might be his 3rd time winning the belt overall. An incredible performance against an incredible champion in Easywork GG. We'll see that man back better than ever, but for right now, SB Naz rights what he thought was a wrong, losing the belt a while ago, coming back, getting a fantastic victory, and doing so in typical stylish Naz fashion. With that, lads, from myself, J-Dime TV, Swaggy, Dr. Kush, we bring an end to Primetime 159. We will be back next week with the inaugural Primetime 160. Always like those big round numbers that we hit at Primetime MMA. We're going to have a big event. Make sure to tune in Saturday, 8:30 GMT, or 8:30 p.m. GMT. I believe it's 3:30 Eastern. Maybe it's 2:30. I don't know. Check the Discord. We'll have it linked right there. Until then, make sure to check all the guys that support Primetime MMA and support yourselves. So we're going to be linking them in the chat right now. Of course, give a little shout out, give a follow if you're not already. J-Dime, this man, absolute legend. Commentary, always on point. In here every week. You ain't following him, you're fucking up. Swaggy, Dr. Kush, exact same thing. Cannot really do anything here at Primetime MMA without these guys. Swaggy, J-Dime, Roger Warhol not here this week. We will be pushing forward a raid towards the community, so if you would join that, show some love, it would be very, very much appreciated. But until next week, enjoy the fights later on tonight. Got some boxing and the like on. We will see you then. Much love. Peace out.